Hello, this is Scott Phillips, and today is January the 24th on a Saturday afternoon. And I was at the church in my office, and I was looking at my computer, and I thought, I think I feel like sharing with some of you some of my wandering thoughts for the week. So today is a video blog, and just thought I would share with you some things that has happened in my week this week. Started out the week. A friend of mine, Kevin Schindall, who pastors in Richmond, Indiana, flew into town. Every year for probably the past 6 or 7 years, he and I have went to a ministry conference that happens in Alexandria, Louisiana, and we'll go down there and hang out and fellowship and have a good time together, and it's a great conference. Well, this year, due to the fact I just started a new career, job, whatever you want to call it, working with New York Life. I'm very excited about the training that I had an opportunity to take part in this week. I am yet even a more firm believer in people's need to be sure that their families are adequately protected and that their assets are completely preserved, and I'm enjoying that process. It's a great opportunity to be able to work with people, providing a service that everyone needs, and at the same time be able to make a comfortable living to provide for my beautiful wife and my 3 growing boys. So I'm excited about that. But because of that recent event when Kevin Schindall flew into town, I wasn't able to go to conference with him, but he did come in and stay with me on Monday night, and then on Friday, before he flew out, we were able to eat lunch. And so it was good to see my good friend and my compadre. Been my friend for, I guess, since I was 14. So that's almost 25 years. And it's good to have friends that you've been around each other for a long time. And then today I have another longtime friend. He's probably been my friend since I was 16 or 17. And probably closer since we've all grown up. Robert Tisdale is coming in town and going to be preaching in the area, and he's actually going to preach for us tonight on Saturday night at 6. And so this week has been a great week of fellowship on Monday, and then Friday, and then again tonight. Have an opportunity to spend some time with them. Well, last night my wife and I went to a company dinner, and got to see a lot of the people that had been successful in the past year in working with New York Life. And so I really enjoyed being with my wife. I was reminded once again what an intelligent and smart guy I was to pursue her, and I am so glad she married me. I don't know what it says about her that she married me, but I know what it says about me. She is just one special lady. And just had a great week this week. On Wednesday, I woke from my sleep with a dream in my mind. And in that dream, there was a young lady, I don't know who she was. She was holding up a picture, and she said, "This is where I come from. This is my testimony." And I didn't really recognize her face, but when I saw the picture, it's like I saw the picture, and then I saw into the picture, and then it's almost like I was in the picture. I could perceive the true depth of her testimony. And it stood out to me as I looked at that picture, and I was inside that picture. I looked around, and I saw on the walls of what it looked like a prison cell, scribbles on the wall, little quotes of encouragement, and it just really just resonated in my spirit. And as I woke up, I woke up with the pondering thought, it's so important that when we are going through difficult times, that we write down, we paint pictures of encouragement. Because without a doubt, we all go through difficult times. We all go through the struggle, the strife and trial of isolation and difficulty. And so often, what ultimately happens in our life in the future is determined by what we do in those difficult times. You know, when you're going through difficulty, time is like a heat that is cooking us. We have this a low boil of liquid inside of us, and what are we going to put in that pot of spirit? We can feed doubt and filth into it, and it's going to cook. Time and frustration is going to cook, and it's going to stink now, and it's going to stink in the future. But we can allow those difficult heat-filled moments, not incredible heat, not flaming heat, but just intense, continual stress. And we can cut up carrots and potatoes, put some good things in there, and it's going to put forth a positive aroma in the present, and then feed the masses in the future. And I was reminded, I've thought of, what was written, what did Joseph write on the walls of his prison? What were the paintings that he would have drew up on the walls of his cell? It is so important for us to recognize that our present is a preparation for the future. It doesn't have to be our future. But we've got to be sure that we recognize that we individually must not be defined by the dire issues and instances that happen. We can define it rather than it defining us. Joseph became the head man. He was given favor. He was on in an off situation. And then I had an opportunity to view the DVD from Thursday night from Because of the Times, and it just was a confirmation to me that people need to understand, including myself, I got to understand that I have an opportunity to define my environment rather than my environment defining me. I can rise above it, but you got to rise in it if you're going to rise out of it. So it's good to be alive. It's good to be able to stand in the presence of the Lord and know that the Lord Jesus Christ is working for my good. And I want to serve Him with all of my heart. I want you to be blessed. I want you to be encouraged, no matter what you're going through. And chances are, I don't have to be a prophet to know there's a lot of people going through some hard times, because I'm just real smart like that. Regardless, I mean, you may be flush and you got a brand new car and a full house and everything's going your way. And if that's true, please send me your cards and letters to P.O. Box 610 Spring Ridge Road, Clinton, Mississippi, and make checks payable to Scott Phillips. Will be just fine. But if you're not flush and you don't have an account full of money, you can still send your checks. No, the Lord's going to take care of you. It's going to be all right. Our destiny is beyond this moment. And anyway, it's good to be here today. I hope that my rambling words were a blessing to you. I encourage you to read my blog. I found a lot of encouragement in those moments of inspiration of writing, and maybe it'll encourage you, and maybe you forward it to someone that is going through a difficult time. Just forward it to them, and may someone be blessed by this, and may the Lord be blessed by you, the people of the Lord to be blessed by you. Well, you have a great day, and we will talk to you again soon. God bless.